Hi dear friends, how are you all? Hope you all are doing very fine. My dear friends, today, since a lot of things have been talked about the Artificial Intelligence Summit which is going on, I thought why can't I have an involvement with you all, because we are also worrying about the quality aspects too. So today's topic, my dear friends, will be from Alan Turing to ISO 42001. Yes, my dear friends, mastering AI delivery excellence is the topic for today. So let's quickly start. My dear friends, we all use AI today, but are we delivering it with excellence? Yes, that's an important question, right? Most people think AI started with chatbots or chatbot, but the foundation was laid in 1950. However, back then it lacked one thing we have right now, which is called as governance. If you want to move from just using AI to mastering AI delivery in 2026, you need to understand the journey from phase 1 to the new global standard ISO IEC 42001. My dear folks, today I just want to jump on to a very important factors. The first is the birth of artificial intelligence. Yes, my dear friends, phase 1 was basically started from 1950 to 1974, or we can say the timeline appears from 1950, that is turning, to 1956, Dartmouth. Okay, now it started with Alan Turing's imagination or imitations game and the famous 1956 Dartmouth workshop. Now, where the team artificial intelligence was born, right? During this time, we realized on symbolic AI. Think of it as a top-down logic. We had programs like Eliza, the first chatbot, and logical theorist. The focus was, can we make a machine mimic a human? Yes. But as delivery leaders, we know that ideas are cheap, execution is everything. Phase 1 eventually hit it in AI winter, because then they lack the computing power, and power more important is the framework to scale. They had what they didn't have to know how for professional delivery. Guys, today we know that we have to be very clear what we need to deliver, right? So for that, the right prompt or the right direction or the right execution format of given to a particular AI tool will give you a realistic format of the output, right? Or the commands which you give should be very logical. It should be understandable, to the point, and it should be a result oriented, right? Now my forte is basically from the delivery excellence. So I'm talking about the risk factors and other ideological thing. So I'm quickly moving to the ISO IEC 42001, which is the AI management system, which we call as AIMS. Fast forward to 2026, we solve the computing power, but we created a new problem. Really? That's the risk. This is where the delivery excellence becomes mandatory. Now enter the ISO IEC 42001. This is world first AI management system standards. Now in the phase 1, which is pure logic, ISO 42001 is about managed excellence. My dear friends, I'll deal with 3 more important factors and then I will conclude. The first is the trustworthy AI. Now, what is trustworthy AI? It ensures your delivery is ethical and transparent and easily understood, which is important because if you are using something, you should be knowing about the real ROIs and the output of it, increasing the efficiency of your work and the particular project or the product which you are delivering to the client. I hope that is clear. Second is the risk-based thinking. Yes, early as possible, whatever you want to think, that's very important because early as you are raising a flag, it is easier for getting mitigated rather than in the later phases. Now, it focuses on moving beyond, and if the logic to manage databases is correct, then the data bias and security will be managed. Now that's very simple, right? Because risk-based thinking is very important. Operational consistency, yes, because we work mostly on the DevOps format or on the platforms of AWS or Azure. So the operational consistency, what it does with respect to the AI, it provides a repeatable framework for AI development, and just it is like ISO 9001 it did for the quality. Now whatever was there in ISO 9001 is comparatively the similar sort of activity which we do in terms of ISO 42001. Now I just want to conclude, the pioneers of 1950s gave us the spark, but ISO 42001 gives us the engine to drive AI in the enterprise safely. To achieve delivery excellence, you must bridge the gap between innovation and governance. Right? So, my dear friend, thank you so very much for allowing me and bearing with me. But this was my honest approach because a lot of things are being talked about AI, but most of the things is starting from quality. Right? From where does it started? I have given you the evaluation from where it started, right? So AI is nothing new, which people say. 1950 to 2026 is 76 years, right? 76 years. Okay, my dear friends, if you found this breakthrough or the breakdown of AI phase 1 and ISO 42001, it is helpful for you all. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Delivery Excellence by Animesh Verma. Let us build better, smarter and safer. See you in the next video. Till then, हम किसी से कम नहीं और AI हमसे भी कम नहीं. Thank you so very much guys. Bye bye. Tata. Do take care of yourself.